In our Andhra Karnataka Historical Travel Series Episode 3, we have seen the heart-melting story and valor of Pulakeshin II. Aihole, the first capital of the Chalukya dynasty which Pulakeshin II ruled. Very interestingly, an inscription here refers Mahabharata war to denote the year of completion of a temple. There are different theories about the exact date of the Mahabharata war, but this Aihole inscription formed a base for a valid calculation. Inscribed on a stone slab on the outer walls of the Meguti Jain temple at Aihole in Bagalkot districts of Karnataka, this crucial inscription is a vital historical source of ancient history and culture. Furthermore, the Aihole inscription, a pivotal historical record from his time, was penned by his court poet Ravi Kirti, detailing his military triumph including the defeat of Harshvardhana. This Aihole inscription refers the date of completion of the Meguti Jain temple to be the year 3735 after the Mahabharata war. As per Ereyappa, the first of the major mathematician astronomers working, says the Mahabharata war took place around 3102 BC. So, the Meguti Jain temple completion period is 3735 years, means 633 AD. What a precise calculation. Aihole sculptures and temples are prized as a significant hub for the evolution of Hindu temple architecture and sculpture, serving as a cradle of rock temple architecture. Okay, what does the Aihole inscription say about the Kanchi invasion of Pulakeshin II? It says Pulakeshin's army marched with a bright white ceremonial fan with hundreds of flags and umbrellas. The dust that rose at the time dimmed the light of the Pallava king who came to oppose him. The king of Kanchi rushed back into a fort of Kanchipuram on seeing the great army of Pulakeshin II. This inscription must be referring to Mahendravarma Pallava I, but later by 642 AD, in a fierce war, Pulakeshin II was killed by Narasimhavarma Pallava I and Vatapi was completely burnt to the ground. For the next 13 years, Vatapi was under the control of the Pallavas. In 655 AD, Vatapi was again taken over by Vikramaditya I, the third son of Pulakeshin II. But the Vatapi Chalukya dynasty rose again after the accession of Vikramaditya II in 733 AD only. Nearly 100 years ago, Narasimhavarma Pallava I, destroying Vatapi and killing Pulakeshin II, was an indelible wound in the Chalukya dynasty. Vikramaditya II set out for Kanchipuram to take revenge by attacking the Pallava Paramesvaravarman II around 733 AD. Their allies were Western Ganga Dynasty king Ereyappa. The Pallava capital Kanchi was attacked and Parameshvaravarman II had to surrender and accept humiliating conditions. To avenge this humiliation, Parameshvaravarman II subsequently attacked the Gangas but was defeated and killed in the battle. Hello, hi, vanakkam. நான் உங்கள் பிரபுநந்தன். Welcome to Prabhunandan Channel 10. Travel Pro and Exotic Lifestyle. Vikramaditya's most important achievements were the capture of Kanchipuram on 3 occasions. The first time as a crown prince, the second time as an emperor, and the third time under the leadership of his son and crown prince Kirtivarman II. In all the 3 times, he has won the war and conquered the Pallava kingdom. More interestingly, he was inspired by the architectural marvel of Kanchi Kailasanatha temple built by Narasimhavarma Pallava II, who is the father of Parameshvaravarman II. Keeping Kanchi Kailasanatha temple as an inspiration, Virupaksha temple was built at Pattadakallu by his queen Loka Mahadevi to commemorate Vikramaditya II's victory over the Pallavas. Vikramaditya II did take many local craftsmen back with him for this project at Pattadakallu. The defeat of Parameshvaravarman II in 733 AD was considered very important in the Pallava dynasty too because he has no heirs. In search of the Pallava heirs, the ministers, feudatories and advisors of the state took an expedition to neighboring states and distant lands to find a suitable prince of the original line. Upon reaching Kambuja Desa, modern-day Cambodia and southern Vietnam, they finally identified Narasimhavarma II as belonging to the original line and willing to ascend the throne. Accordingly, he was brought and then installed on the throne of the Pallava kingdom. Time had hidden some peculiarities for the Vatapi Chalukyas on the same issue of inheritance. Do you know what it is? The conclusion of the Vatapi Chalukyas was written through the successor discovered by the Pallavas. Let's see how. This Pallava king Narasimhavarma II got married to Reva, daughter of Rashtrakuta king Dandidurga. Being related to Pallava dynasty, this Rashtrakuta king Dandidurga is the one who concluded the Vatapi Chalukya dynasty in AD 753 by defeating Kirtivarman II, who is the son of Vikramaditya II. Thus, the defeat of Parameshvaravarman II given a lead to conclude the powerful Vatapi Chalukya dynasty, founded by AD 543 and came to an end by AD 753. Another interesting fact is that this Rashtrakuta king Dandidurga is the one who started the construction of Ellora cave temple, keeping this Virupaksha temple as a model for the even larger rock-cut Kailasa at Ellora. In our next episode, let us see Western Chalukya dynasty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this video, please like, share and subscribe, and see you again with love, Prabhu Nandan.